Hello. Yippee, for once, OBS has not nuked literally all of its settings. Oh gosh. There we go. Twitch decided to start playing itself in its other monitor, so that's fun. Hey Jenny. That's a year of subscriptions, wow. Hi Lilith, hi May, hi Borealis System, hi Ava, hi Swamp Gender, hi Hunt and Fortune. That's okay, Jenny, have good errands. Sniffies. Also, hello Variac. I forgot your name. Sorry. Let it pop open opera while we have really shitty folk punk in the background. Cause it felt like listening to this today. Shut up, opera, it does not care. Okay. Hi. Hi, Bat. We're listening to Ramshackle Glory because it never really occurred to it that it could just play this on stream. It's not like there's a label that's just gonna fucking murder its bot for this. Unless, God, what was his name? Of like DIY, whatever the fuck. Decided to be a bastard. Okay. We got a lot of videos because, you know, it hasn't streamed for like 2 or 3 weeks. It just got busy. Yeah, it appreciates it, Delane. It got busy and then also just didn't feel like it on the days it wasn't. I am Dai, thank you for the follow. Posture check, okay. That should be fine. It feels like putting an image on stream, but it doesn't know what. You know what it does want to put on stream? Oh fuck! It probably can't. It probably okay. If it puts this on stream and gets DMCA'd for like the brief 5 seconds it's on, it's fine. 1 second. Where is this? Where is this? There it is. No, it did not want to download this video. What? Okay, 1 second. It tried to grab a Discord link of a video, and instead of just putting it in the browser, it downloaded it. I think that's an Opera thing. That didn't work either. Okay. We're opening the video and we're slapping it in here.
Everybody wanna be a superstar. Get a lot of money,
Despises this. Okay, it's not showing you the video. It tried very hard. Okay. How is everyone though? It's been like 2 weeks? A few weeks? I think it's just been 2. Self-heating brownie. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Sakori. It's okay. Thinking isn't necessary. It's gonna be real. Most of the time it streams, it turns on videos, and then it doesn't remember anything past like 2 seconds ago. Its memory is normally much better, but on stream it's horrible. 15 minutes. Oh, I just remembered last time he did one of these like self-cooking videos. He did it outside like this. And like in this exact spot, and it was like raining into his like meals. It was like raining into like the open pots. It doesn't think there's ants. 8 cans of Monster, that's so many. It has like 4 or 5 in its pantry, but they've been in there for like over half a year because it doesn't drink any of them. If it drinks a Monster, it has like an eighth of a can. It just doesn't have caffeine anymore, especially because it has 5 ants. Hi, Ratty. Chloe, that's so bad. That's scary. Ah. Yeah, no, it got 5 ants months ago. It's a stimulant. It's Adderall, but bound to like a different molecule or something. So it's way gentler because its problem with Adderall is it was way too much for it. And it crashed really hard and felt horrible like every time it took it, and it couldn't take it for more than like 3 days in a row or else it would have horrible brain fog and like stimulant psychosis. And then I tried Ritalin, and of course Ritalin was horrible because Ritalin is awful and evil. But it has Vyvanse, and it's so nice. It can actually take its Vyvanse like daily and everything. Also, hi Seraph Omega. This is a pretty view. Yeah, even when it didn't have stimulants, though, it wasn't drinking that much Monster. It had like some. Also, hi Anna. Um, Ritalin just makes it feel horrible. It's like all of the problems it has with Adderall, but like just for taking it once. It feels so bad. Curry rice meal. He has a little thermometer now. It had a tiny dose of Ritalin. It had like the starter dose of Ritalin because Alex, thank you for the resubscription. Well, maybe it's just you. Um it had a really low dose of Ritalin. It's just apparently sensitive to stimulants, as its psych says. Even with Vyvanse, things are very difficult though. Cooking is still like miserable for it. It fucking hates cooking. Sure, it goes back and forth about what it feels like for this. Otherwise, it's like porcelain or like ballistic ceramic, which if you know its personal account, haha person, um, it actually wrote a story about a ballistic ceramics doll once. It got fan art of it. It needs to go find if it saved that fan art to its. It did not save that fan art. Whoops. Um, it has other fan art it saved though. Big fan of this one. Toy, if you're here, big fan. It really likes this one. It's putting this one in the corner for today. There's also this one and this one, and this one's not really fan art, but this was when it was on Ratty's stream, and it thought it looked good. There's also this really old one, but that's from a place that is kind of bad now, so. Rafe has not drawn it. It really likes the one from Mentha, especially too. Mentha's like one of its favorite artists. Mentha just did this like, well, I guess as all of these were like completely unannounced. Guinevere's was just like after watching a stream, and so was Mentha's. It was very sweet. It wants to put more images on the stream. It's gonna go look in its folders. Oh, oh, oh. Look at this Tonberry it drew. Tonbebby. Little guy. Probably way too small to even see on stream, but it's putting him over there. It wants to put more images on stream. We're gonna keep looking. Oh. If you follow it on Tumblr, you'll probably recognize this. It found this image years ago and saved it. And someone was making a post about how like the explosion symbol was like very gender. So it posted this in response. And that post has like tens of thousands of notes now because of the edition it put on. The little reblog. And they're like all reblogs of its edition. There's also this one, which was from someone on Tumblr who it thinks was kind of weird. So it took the graphic and it cleaned it up and made it transparent and everything. Because it does like a little bit of graphic design. Or like, this one. This one it also got from some graphic that it made transparent. It hasn't made any of these, to be fair. It's mostly just made a lot of them transparent and like edited them. It has no idea how to use Adobe Illustrator. That app is scary. It learned on Photoshop. So everything else is kind of just terrifying to it. Oh gosh. It has a bunch of drawings, but they're on its little like drawing laptop. Here's some drawings it did on its actual thing though. Here's a physical one it did with paint pens of its icon. And it made transparent. That was like one of the first physical drawings it's ever done that it liked. What? What does that even mean? Are you being like mean? Are you trying to say its drawing looks like a fucking grandma? Okay. Also, the 3366 thing is from Drone Stuff, but it's also kind of just its name. Puppy Doll and 3366 are just its name. Also, college English. Ah. Imagine being 90 years old instead of 5 years old. Imagine not being 5 years old. Vegetable bag. There is a fucking ant in there. Okay. Ant pot. Yeah, there was a fucking ant again. There's an ant on the package he was just holding. Correction. It's not an MRE at all. It's quite perishable, in fact. Why did he move to an area with more ants? There weren't any ants for the first one he cooked. Why? Why'd he move to Antland? Why? Anteater. Real. A little bit. It's pretty. The meatballs are like all still stuck together in like a little triangle. Yeah, it's good. It was like the singular number that didn't activate its like pattern seeking brain too hard. Because for every other like 4-digit number, its brain goes, wow, that looks like other number. A fishball with meat taste. It wishes people would stop including like it bought some like golden curry, like the extra spicy kinds. They had like a pre-made package, and it was like vegetable, and the thing was like 90% potato. Potatoes are not a vegetable. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. It just hates it. It wants more actual vegetable. Potato is very good, but it wants nutrition. It likes potato too. It just, everything that says it's vegetable is like 90% potato. And then like 8% carrot. And 2% of like something random. They don't have like, they don't got fiber, and they don't have like, it doesn't think they have iron. Also, oh yeah, that is just a whole egg. Extremely perishable item. It, it, but there was still some left. Hi, how are you? Oil bag. The thought of trying to get oil out of one of these resealable bags sounds very miserable. And also messy. Egg. Is this thing supposed to just be like... Are you supposed to refrigerate this? guesses had seen that. The sludge. Also, water ziploc. Let's have fun tonight. Are you ready? Fantastic. Epic video gaming. Epic video gaming. Epic video gaming. How long is he gonna play this? Okay. Oh. This looks horrible. It looks like incredibly damp. It does kind of look like really wet sand. He like always has like a fake piece of grass. He uses it for like a lot of stuff. Now the question is this supposed to be like chocolate matcha? Or is this just a matcha cake that they called a brownie? Okay, it's just a matcha cake. What does full flatbed seat? Oh. It did look like brownie texture, but ew, fucking white chocolate brownie? No. No, bad. Horrible, no thank you. White chocolate can be okay, but in a brownie sounds very bad. It'd be like overtaking the whole flavor. Look, it's the communal dancing bacon's white. It kind of hates that there's hold music in the plane. Scary. It's kind of just perplexed by this. It's trying to think of what to say, but it's just looking at all of this and it's perplexing. You don't get an overhead compartment? Fuck you if you have baggage. Okay, I thought it was gonna be one of those, like, the pool floaties that you have to, like, use your... Oh, no, it does have one of those. That you have to, like, use your mouth for. It sucks so bad. That are, like, the bane of its existence when it used to go swimming. Fleech. Biz Bundle. Stella Cut, thank you for the resubscription. Also 12 months. Which is slightly confusing because its affiliate anniversary is on the 5th. It swears those fucking dates are made up. It started streaming, like, definitely over a year ago. And it got affiliate within, like, the first 2 weeks. So, like, it doesn't know why its affiliate anniversary is June 5th. But it's going with it because that's all it can do. Anniversary. So now, like, every 30 days? Like, subscriptions? It should be. I guess since it's 30, there may be some weirdness, but... It also thinks that, like... It definitely got, like, affiliate before June 5th, it's pretty sure. That rice is so wet that it thought it was mashed potato. This guy doesn't wear a real mask. This guy wears one of those shitty foam masks that don't actually filter at all. Fuck you. It thinks the foam masks are, like, literally worse than, like, cloth masks. And cloth masks are already horrible. Cloth masks are, like, almost as bad as wearing nothing. You should stop that. You should wear, like, a KN95 or even just one of those, like, paper surgical masks. Cloth masks are, like, literally as bad as wearing almost nothing. It just gets, like, black KN95s, yeah. These. Like, these are even better than cloth, and they're horrible. They're not good. Those are the kind of things you, like, double mask with, like, a real KN95. Filled with amber. What the fuck? Oh, what a hell. The seatbelt is like a car seatbelt on this. It thinks. Yes. Please. Please, get KN95s, please. Goddamn. KN95s, are going for, like, less than $2 a piece nowadays. Like, even, like, official, like, KN95s on, like, Amazon and other websites, they're going for like insanely cheap. It knows the 3M KN95s are like less than $2 a piece, if not less than $1 on Amazon. It would it would not want to lay down on a plane in this direction. It feels like if it was laying down on a plane, it would want to be like sideways in the plane, not like facing the direction of the plane. Something about that feels wrong and scary. This is perhaps because when it was younger, it used to sleep like, you know, like this was back when planes weren't fucking crowded constantly for no goddamn reason. So it'd be like its mother and it and no one else in an aisle. So its mother would just let it lay like on the fucking floor. Like in our little 3 seats on the side, and it would sleep like that. Also, it just has actual gas masks. It has 2 MSA Millenniums and an MSA Advantage. It thinks it's like the 1000, or is it like the 2000? The like half face respirator has one of those. What do you mean, why 2? You wouldn't own 2 gas masks? Huh? Huh? Specifically though, it was because it bought one that was, had been like opened already, which was fine. But then like at some point it found an eBay seller, that was selling like sealed ones, that, you know, had been sitting in like some factory for like 20 years. And so it wanted to buy a sealed one just to have all the bits and bobs. Unfortunately, the sealed one though, since it had been stuck in a box for so long, the internal nose piece is slightly malformed. And you don't really feel it when you're wearing it, and it doesn't affect the seal at all. But it's a little, like, malformed and sits on the face just a bit weird, since it was stuck in a box for so long. The seal is still fine, though. Like, it's tested it and everything. It's unsure. To be fair, they did end up saying that you can reuse KN95s as long as they don't get, like, soaked, and, like, you just let them sit for, like, a day in, like, a paper bag or something. You can reuse them. In its case, it just has, like, a little UV disinfector, that it just shoves its masks into and runs. So you can reuse KN95s and N95s. You can't, like, wash them, though, no. But yeah, once they figured out more about COVID, they were like, yeah, you can reuse KN95s, just, like, leave them in, like, a paper bag for, like, a day. Soaked is different than damp. Also, if your masks are getting, like, damp to the touch from you touching them, that's kind of scary. Yeah, before anyone knew what the fuck was going on, and everyone was wearing cloth masks and surgical masks. And yeah, just airing them out is fine technically too. Hi, puppy. Yeah, no, it's gonna be real. It very briefly tried to do, tried to live without Amazon products, and stopped because it's disabled. It's kind of hard to be disabled and pass up the only real easy way to get masks and anything else. You know. Oh, it's raining outside. It's thunderstorming. It likes the planes. Kill them. Eat them. In the US, though, there's, other places to buy masks and stuff. Back before there were any, certified ones on Amazon, it still has, a bunch of packs from then. It bought some from some website I can't remember the name of. Oh, it's thunderstormy very hard suddenly. Yeah, no, it's gonna be real. It gave up on trying to avoid Amazon very quickly, especially because, no ethical consumption under capitalism specifically means, you kind of can't avoid it. And, you can try to, but, for Amazon specifically, absolutely not. It's streaming on Twitch. It is making them money by having subscriptions. Yeah, it shops around on Amazon for a while. And it doesn't use them for a lot of stuff, like fucking clothing. Amazon is, horrible for clothing, typically. Sometimes you can find good things, but, trying to find it is fucking miserable. Yeah, it's the same kind of point of, no ethical consumption, because, relatively a handful of people stopping using a service makes absolutely no market impact, unfortunately. Ah, Lady Spirit, thank you for the follow. This video is boring. Wow, it's raining really hard. It's like thunderstorm season here. It had other videos it wanted to watch. What the fuck is this?
Back, I asked the question,
Oh,
how would it...
this one. There were other things it wanted to watch, but it can't remember. It's been 2 weeks. It's been pretty stormy here for a while. It's never watched a Funkland on its own. It's slightly tempted. It wants to look at more weird love hotel videos. Don't care, don't care. Don't care, don't care. All these videos suck. It wants to look at the weird ones. Don't care, don't care, don't care. So much clickbait. Limousine cruise, baby. Don't body real. Don't body real. Have y'all ever seen the guy on Twitch? Japanese printmaking. Have you seen that guy? He just, like, he's lived in Japan for decades and runs, like, a Japanese, like, woodblock print shop. That guy rules. Famous Gleeko sign. Okay, sure. It's very rainy. One sec, it's gonna check if its window is getting wet. It seems fine. Oh, fuck. It's gonna go check its other window. Yeah, the low poly model. I can't remember which pose it is. One of these. I can't remember which. One of the expressions is, like, a doll on strings, which was supposed to be specifically for BRBs. It also likes this model, but it's less cute. It's less explicitly, like, cute. And it captures a lot of its vibes slightly different. Somehow just the Vroid one is, like, perfect. Yeah, it likes the other one. It's just different vibes. The membership cards for these places all seem wild. They're, like, exceptionally cheap and get you just discounts and everything. Also, fuck. Love hotels in general just look like Final Fantasy 14 houses. Like, just the rooms and everything, too. It kind of needs to play more Final Fantasy 14, but it does not want to pay for the subscription. The full-size fucking massage chair. The cockpit. Perplexing. Go to a fucking love hotel for your birthday. Okay, this place is cheap as hell, though. It's $40. Also, yeah, the couch right there specifically. This is such a, like, small room. Oh, that reminds it. Does anyone remember when it was talking about it got, like, a mango yuzu cake? That was, like, really good. The store started selling, like, individual slices of it, which is exciting because a full cake is, like, $28 and it does not want to pay for one. So it can just get slices now. Also, it was so disappointed. Before stream, it was like, okay, oh boy, it's gonna go try the ice cream it got last night when it went for walkie. And um 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 it went to go have the ice cream and it realized it was fucking vegan and the label was just way too fucking small. And it sucked. It was so bad. It threw it away because it was like actually inedible. Because vegan ice cream, as in, here's a bunch of fucking frozen coconut milk and some oil. It was legitimately like rock hard. I couldn't get the spoon in it at all. It looked like it was like chiseling at it with like a hammer. Wow, cute cake. This is my first time trying a blue cake. It was delicious. That's that's really funny. It's just a vanilla cake, ma'am. It despises this like design. Was that fucking Twilight? Maybe. PSP Love Hotel. It has no idea what that means, Chloe. What the fuck? I thought I had auto mod turned off. What, just love hotels? Yeah. It doesn't get them. Supposedly they're a thing in Japan because walls are so thin in apartments. Also, no, it was held back for racial terms. One of those things is apparently also ends up being like a racial acronym. It wasn't COVID. Why do karaoke machines always look like they would break if you touched them too hard? It knows they wouldn't. They're actually way more solid, but something about the plastic. I think it's just that it's shiny. Hello, random man. That chair is scary. What the hell? Oh, borrowing. Okay. Thought they were like buying this, and it was like, huh? This is also pretty equally weird, though. Used lipstick. That is not a study area. What the? Okay. The in nightstand trash can. Oh, I bumped its desk. Oh fuck! It killed Alice. Alice Murgatroyd dead. Okay, she's fine. Its fumos are on top of its computer, so if it bumps its desk, they'll fall over. And for some reason, Alice is like the most unstable of the three fumos. Ryson has like never fallen over. Tewi has fallen over a decent amount, but not that much. And Alice just like constantly falls over. With personal lubricant, what the fuck are you talking about? Please enjoy using it with personal lubricant. What the fuck does that mean? Perplexing. This costs like 3 times the price of their fucking hotel room. I think she heard that thunder through its microphone. It is kind of funny how, like, relatively cheap limousines are. Like, they're not as ungodly expensive as people would think. They're not like thousands of dollars. But they're still like relatively expensive. Like, who's spending $150 for one night? But like, they're cheap enough that, like, you know, but no one uses them. No one uses limousines because they're boring and they suck, and no one understands the appeal because they have none. Their only appeal was that they were made out to be like fancy. But nowadays, it's like, who cares? Also, no, a lot of these videos from this lady going to love hotels are like completely sterile, and they're very interesting to it because of this. Yeah, limousines are popular for like prom, and that's like it. Homozine. It really, really likes how they didn't listen to any music the entire ride. It's not a Jeep, it's a Hummer. Which is significantly worse. This guy's mask fits so bad. All of this looks really bad. I think it's just because whenever it sees a menu with like such sterile shots of the food like that, it always just thinks that it's like going to be horrible. It seems in Japan that it's normally okay. Like $4 for some mid-looking rice with meat in it, sure. Like $3 for some takoyaki that actually looks like pretty decent. It's got fish flakes on it and stuff. It doesn't know what this is, so it can't comment. Yeah, like it's barely into these because they're good. It's into them because it watches them and is just like entranced by how fucking weird it just feels. And also because sometimes they go to some absolutely batshit love hotels. If you were here before, we watched some where they went to like a dinosaur themed love hotel, which was definitely just like a theme hotel that didn't do well enough, so it got marketed to a love hotel. Um, we've seen several like two different love hotels with water slides in the rooms, like private water slides. Morning curry is free, yippee. These are like barely breakfast, it's just rice. That is like the driest fucking piece of sushi I had ever seen. What the fuck? Scary. Scary. Yeah, it's like no food. It dissociated a bit. It's trying to think about how it's gonna make food. um, it cooked like several meals of dinner the other night, and it's trying to think about what it should do after that, because it doesn't want to cook again because it's disabled and it hates it 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 and it hates cooking, and it hates it so much. So I was trying to think. Yeah, we watched this love hotel where it's like theme park. Cooking sucks so bad. Yeah, like it wants to be able to cook. Cooking is like a very cool medium. Um, yeah, no, that's what it does, Bat. It's just the thing is, that lasts for like half a week to a week. And then after that, it has to do it again. Um, well, it's like it buys like a whole thing of like chicken, like tenderloins or whatever the fuck it is. And it just cooks the whole thing. And it just gives itself like what it normally eats for dinner. And it just puts the rest away. And so it has a bunch of chicken and pasta in the fridge. And then it usually has carrots with that. Um, but that's going to be out in a few days. And it really doesn't want to cook again. So it thinks what it's going to do is just what it's been doing is it just orders like pork lo mein from the Chinese place near it. And then it makes rice every night. And then it like throws in some broccoli, like some frozen broccoli or like some carrots from the fridge. And that way it gets protein and a little bit of vegetables from the lo mein and vegetables that it adds and, proper amount of like grains. And it thinks that's like full nutrition. So it thinks that works. Just the thing is that also only lasts for like a week. And it guesses it could do that literally every week of the month. And it would only be like $60. Like $60 of takeout per month is pretty decent when it's like 30 meals, roughly. I might just start doing this. I got anxious about this because, also this is the place where the printing shop guy is. He's in Asakusa, Tokyo. I got anxious about doing it because it felt bad about getting takeout too often, especially because it costs money, but like, and it can't use food stamps for it. But that's probably better than trying very hard to get food, and cook it and feel miserable because it takes too much energy. Turtle. Yeah, it thinks it might just do more takeout. This was a bit of a revelation for it. That like $60 a month isn't that bad. It thought it was spending like way more on takeout, but if it was doing that like every week, it's not actually that much. It really wants Dango. It wants specifically Rainbow Dango from Fugetsudo. This shit rules so hard. It's unbelievably good. It's pretty difficult to get here though, cause Fugetsudo doesn't like officially ship to anywhere in its state. But every once in a while one of the Asian marts will have some. And it likes it more than regular dango, and it likes it more than mochi. Mochi is like less soft and like just a different texture than that rainbow dango. It's been so long since it's had any though. It thinks it can get some shit. Ready. Very red. The Japanese printmaking guy streamed one of the festivals here recently. Posture check. Fine. 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 Evil. That was so stretchy. Put smoke on your kid's head. Dumbass. Also, its voice is kind of fucky today. It's been trying to hold its voice more, but like, there's a mental switch that goes on when it's home alone, and it just drops its voice a little bit. Is there a typo? There is not a typo. Oh, posture check. Okay. Honestly, Twitch has some like default redeems that you can like set up like posture check and like water and stuff. And it didn't do water because it drinks enough on its own and it doesn't want to go to the bathroom constantly because chat. It doesn't have a piss yourself redeem. So, you know. But posture check it put on. That's like one of the default Twitch ones. Oh fuck, that one has a description that says I, doesn't it, huh? It's not making a piss itself redeem. But 1 second. It's trying to hit the manager teams thing. It just does not work in OBS. 1985. It saw someone with a piss yourself redeem last night, and it was really fucking funny. Realistically, it was just they go to the bathroom, but... Oh. I was wondering if it was a joke about it specifically. Damn, is that olive free? It recognized none of the other mangas. It was just like, wow, that sure is that, like, sports manga. Sleepy. Also, yes, hellish sentence. Horrible. It almost commented on it. It's really funny how many, like, specifically closed down, like, you know those, like, pop-up, well, not even pop-ups, they'll buy like, a whole storefront or, like, rent one and make it, like, a like, selfie studio, and then they go out of business in, like, a month. They're really funny to it. Oh no, Celica. It hates this hallway. One, it's like overly bright white, but then bright, like, flooring too. Horrible. Why is it so sleepy? We've only been streaming a fucking hour. Wake up. It's mostly, whenever it streams, it gets really sleepy. Streaming makes, like, it's so sleepy. Yeah. The Ton Baby is something it drew. It'll go post the transgender thing though in its server. Cause it didn't make it and it's been in its folders for like years. Why is this so sleepy? Also, it's fucking mouse. There we go. Mouse buttons were like not working. There we go. It posted it in its Discord. It saw tissue and remote control and very briefly thought they were talking about a control for tissues and it was perplexed. It's glad. It used to get regularly told that people fell asleep to its voice when it was streaming, like, more regularly. Like, it used to stream, like, 5 days a week. And then it very quickly, lost the energy for that. And now it streams, like, once every week or two. It does kind of wish it could stream more still, but Half the problem is it has nothing to do on stream. It doesn't really play any video games on its own. And the singular video game it's been playing recently, it absolutely cannot stream, or else some DMCA goons would be very mad at it. Because it's using an emulator. And it's obvious it's using an emulator because it has mods, so... It can't exactly stream that, even though it's been playing a bunch. Is TOTK. It's been playing a lot of that. Plus, even if it had, like, bought it and had a capture card, it probably wouldn't have streamed it at first, because, you know, it was super oversaturated. It does wish that, there were video games it could stream. But, like, its ADHD attention span tends to go, that it just does not play really any games on its own. And it doesn't have the attention span for really any. Well, it's not even attention span. It can pay pretty decent attention. And if it likes a game, it will play it, like, and absorb all of it, pretty regularly. It's just, like, it ends up not being entertaining. Also, yeah, no, any other game, an emulator would be fine, but this one specifically, no. And it's not just on one game. It's just that games, like, will just not be appealing to it. They won't be, like, stimulating is the problem. Is it'll go to play them and it's just like, this is just kind of boring. It doesn't really feel much. So that's why we've been doing video streams for, like, over half a year. It used to be we would play some video games and then watch these videos for an hour or two at the end of stream. We'd do, like, 5-hour streams, and, like, 3 or 4 of it would be video games. And then the rest would be videos like that. But nowadays it doesn't really play many video games. That's the thing. It, like, others to stream with, it did that. Back when it played Final Fantasy XIV on stream a lot, it would just let friends join voice chat. It would be in a chat on Discord, and friends it gave access, like the role to, could just join the stream and hang out with it. But then it stopped playing Final Fantasy and also streaming for a little bit because of obvious reasons if you were around back then. And it made it feel bad about it for a while. It has been considering playing Final Fantasy again, especially now that it has stimulants. It's probably a lot easier to stay motivated on the, like, quests and stuff. Also, this looks really gross. But, I could probably do Final Fantasy again. It's just unsure how much it would be stimulating to it. Because at current, it doesn't feel much motivation to go play it. Which probably isn't a good sign for how much it would be entertaining to it. It does want to play games, it just doesn't really feel like it a lot of the time. But just does hangout streams. And it does very much like these streams. There's a reason it's doing them. If it didn't like doing these, it probably would just not be streaming at all. Because it wouldn't have anything else to do for stream. It likes hanging out. It just, there's only so many videos to watch. It ends up running out, and YouTube is not very easy to find, like, new stuff on. Like, just get recommended stuff that's good and you like. And is, like, good for stream, too. Especially because, it doesn't watch YouTube on its own at all. It's not very really entertaining to it to just watch stuff on its own. Like, videos, streams it watches. It always has a stream on. But, like, YouTube, it never watches that on its own. So this is how it watches videos, is here. But once it runs out of stuff to watch, it has to wait a couple weeks. It doesn't get sick in VR, and it actually has a Valve index. It just doesn't have it set up here. It doesn't know where to put, like, the base stations. It could definitely set up one base station, and it's not like standing up because there's not enough room. It'd be like sitting only. But it's also, it has no idea what it would do in VR. Like, obviously it could go and do VR chat, especially because it has, like, this model can be imported into VR chat, like, very easily. Like, natively even. But it doesn't know what it would, like, go do. There's, like, not really anything it knows of to do in, like, VR chat or Neos VR or anything like that. Also, when it tried VR, when it first got the index, like, 2 years ago, and it hasn't really used it since, it got really bad screen door effect. Its eyes were not very good at, like, parsing the screens. Like, you can see all of the lines in between the pixels. Whoa, different robot hotel. But it's dinosaurs. Yeah, no, it has the index. It might have just been that it wasn't tightened enough. Because people say to tighten the fucking headset until it hurts, but that sounds, kind of miserable. Also, back when it was trying to do a VR originally, it was having really bad neck pain. So putting a really heavy VR headset was really bad on its neck and shoulders. That's what people say to, like, not have the screen door effect and stuff, is to tighten it until it, like, almost hurt. Ah, King Miko, thank you for the follow. No, it's supposed to be, like, bring the screens, like, close enough to your eyes you can't focus on the individual pixel lines, and you just see like the whole image instead. Yeah, that's jeez, it's right. That's that's also what it's heard. Is you just have to get used to it. Hmm. Yeah, you're supposed to see past it better. Yeah. Also, there's a few video games that it would be like okay streaming. Um, like it kind of wants to play Hunt Showdown again, but that requires organizing friends and getting them on stream. And typically, no one wants to play Hunt Showdown for more than like an hour or two because it gets exhausting. Uh, but also, the thing is, Hunt Showdown it has the problem of needing money to play fun loadouts, and it has no fucking money. It has no fucking money in Hunt Showdown because it had really bad luck and got headshot instantly in every fight for a while, which made uh, our team lose a bunch of money because we kept dying, which sucks because it's actually really fucking good at Hunt Showdown. And it had like a 1.5 KDR, which is really hard in Hunt Showdown since you can get revived and stuff. Freebie weapons suck. They're not fun. They suck. They're not fun at all. Like, you can certainly play with them and get money with them, but it's not fun. It wants to play with a bomb lance. It does really, really well with a bomb lance. It can get, like, team wipes. It can get solo trio wipes with a bomb lance, and it has videos of it doing this. But once you have no money, you, like, can't buy the stuff that's fun to play with. And so that's its problem. That's its problem with Hunt. But also, we have way less viewers every time it tries to play games, which is, again, fine. It's talked about this. It doesn't like talking about this, but this is why it doesn't play games, halfly. Is one, because the ADHD, and two is because just, like, a lot of people don't watch games, which is fine. It doesn't mind that. But it likes hanging out. It likes talking with chat, and that's a little hard when no one's talking. Hi. Even if we have like a decent amount of viewers, chat is just a lot slower on video games. Which again, it doesn't mind if viewership is low or anything. But what it does mind is like other people for it to talk with, because it likes talking. It likes hanging out. That's why it's here. Also, good luck with doctor's appointment. Also, yeah, it saw they did the bomb lance shotgun thing. It just likes the regular bomb lance. It's stuck people with it several times. And it's really good for like bosses and stuff, the dynamite. It's probably really good on the new boss they're adding. They're adding an alligator boss that they announced just like today. They're adding like rainstorms and they're adding an alligator boss, which looks fun. Also, yeah, part of it is there's an expectation of the streamer focusing on the game, but also part of it is there's often just a lot less for a chat to engage with when watching a video game. Oh, shallow. Like, if you're watching someone play a video game, there's not much to say. Yeah, it's been a few weeks. It got busy and stuff. At least that's its experience. When it watches other small streamers who are playing video games, it like goes out of its way to like talk so they can have an active chat. But it also understands that like oftentimes in video games there is not much to like have a chat about unless you're like specifically doing something that you can. Robohon. Its brain is melted by exposure to horrible online trans things. It did like streaming the games we have streamed. Like we streamed a lot of games. But it thinks it's kind of out of games that it hit the niche so much for it now. Oh, it does not use 4chan at all. That shit is just all over. What a weird sofa placement. Like in between the beds. Why not just sit on the bed at that point? They let you rent an Oculus Quest 2. But like a lot of the really fun games it played that it had like the most fun on stream, there was not much chat. Which again, that's chill. It just comes here to hang out with everyone. It doesn't really care about metrics, and like having more subscribers honestly scares it. If it makes more money than it currently is, it's likely going to have to pay taxes for the first time in its life. Because if you make more than $400 off of self-employment, which Twitch is, you have to pay taxes. And since it's on disability money, it never pays taxes. So it would have to pay taxes for the first time if it had like a larger subscriber base, which is slightly scary. It dislikes this little guy. God, it wishes it had real air conditioning. Jurassic Diner. 100% not Jurassic Park. Okay, for a second I didn't realize that was ice cream. It was like, wow, nondescript white tub. Epic. It's so upset about the vegan ice cream. It just wanted like a good chocolate and brownie ice cream. And it was fucking coconut milk. It was just coconut milk. Chloe, it was like legitimately like inedible. It could not get the spoon into it. It could get like the very tip of the spoon, and that was it. It was like fucking chiseling. Like with a hammer almost. Also, its main problem is like a lot of vegan like stuff like that is like an ungodly amount of oil. No, ice cream's normally like soft. At least soft enough to get a spoon in. Yeah, like there are definitely some things that are okay. So even though it saw it was vegan, it was like, okay, it'll fucking try it. It didn't mean to buy this, but okay. And it was very disappointed. It was very disappointed. It expected it to actually like be at least somewhat edible, but it was rock solid. But yeah, no, a lot of its problem is also a lot of vegan like ice creams and sweets and stuff. The way they make up for the dairy is by adding just like a gross amount of oil that is probably not very good for you. What? Yeah, like a lot of it's palm oil. This ice cream was mostly coconut oil, so it's not the worst, but it was like coconut milk and then like cocoa powder and then coconut oil was the first three things. Except it wasn't even ice cream. There's no cream. There's no cream involved. Also, why are there so many fucking dinosaur hotels in Japan? Yeah, like coconut milk is mostly just water. And it doesn't have really many different properties than water. So it was almost just an ice block in a tub, yeah. Yeah, like it obviously depends, but this one was not good. It doesn't like that it had to throw it away, but it legitimately was like not able to eat it. Yeah, the almond paste probably helped a lot. It loves this place's blatant disrespect for international warning symbols. There was a radioactive symbol on the hallway right before they walked in this room. Epic view. That was it. That was the whole tour. Yeah, no, but its main problem with good vegan stuff though is that it's even more oil usually. Yeah, who knows why they had a fucking Egyptian pyramid room. This is like the one okay looking hotel we've seen thus far. It was pretty good with the Vetterli, but it stopped using that because it stopped being able to hit. It really likes the Paxes with the bleeding ammo. Those are really good. Bleeding ammo in general is really good in Hunt Showdown. It was really good with the pistol carbine for some reason. It would hit headshots with that thing like sky sexy light. It got headshots with the pistol carbine so much. Tofu and vegan ice cream makes sense. Also, yeah, Chloe. It really just wishes a lot of vegan food was way less oil. It's like kind of scary how much is just oil a lot of the time. If it wasn't, it would probably be fine with more of it. I think that heard of the Lamat carbine. It's not sure if it would like that. But also, it doesn't particularly care to be vegan. It certainly isn't, nor tries to be. It not eating animal products would affect absolutely nothing. It's disabled and on food stamps, so like... But like, the option to have it is fine. That's the whole video? Okay. Some meat replacements are okay, like, Beyond Burgers are actually really fucking good. It quite likes them, honestly. It never found it uncanny. It found the burgers specifically taste like exactly. Sodium isn't a problem for it, though. It tends to need way more sodium anyways. Something about its body is weird. Wow, they're going real far. Yeah, postural orthostatic tachycardia. It's unsure if it has this or not, to be honest. A decent amount of the symptoms have kind of gone away, but its circulation is still weird. Meat tasty. Oh yeah, no, it's like an actual, like, suggested thing to help. Cause, it means you retain more water. So you have just more blood, pretty much. Hi, Naruto. It's fucked up you look like that nowadays. Huh. It definitely used to have a lot of brain fog, but it doesn't think that was from salt. Wait, that's supposed to be fucking Mount Rushmore, but with the Naruto characters? Okay. What are these supposed to be? Hi, Sasuke. It has never once watched Naruto. Mount Rushmore, but Naruto is real? Why? Also, thank you, captions, for turning yourself off. Walk through the plywood zone. Walk through the 2x4 zone. Stamp your thing with the characters in the 2x4 zone. That fucking thing has cat eye. This seems like the worst obstacle course that you could ever go through. If you like fall on any of the obstacle course stuff, you hit your head on a fucking giant piece of wood. It kind of hates this Naruto. He's scary looking. Why does he look like this? Yeah, no, it's like him being a dad. Very cool, very epic. You get to go through an obstacle course, and the obstacle course gives you rubber wristband. Huh? Why is the kitsune a climbing wall? The Vor ride. They have ramen from Naruto. Fucking Mount Rushmore, but Naruto is so silly. God, have you seen how many like Naruto games there are on Roblox? There's so many Naruto ones specifically. Rough and rugged stuff. Godzilla's bigger than that. That's pretty cheap for like 5 rides. $30 in the US, that would be like 90. You can get bored by Godzilla. I forgot about that rhyme. It dislikes it. He looks so goofy from the front. Malding about Hideaki Anno. Was that a P90? Oh, it wasn't it? Yeah, P90 blaster. Yeah, alright. Malding about Hideaki Anno. Anno is fine. Also, yeah, it did look very nerve-like. It was thinking that. The font, too. It has a nerve, little, carpet. It has this thing. It has this. It's cool. Malding about Hideaki Anno. Anno, might be kind of weird, but it simply thinks if you didn't think about him so hard, it would be fine. Yes, Alaka? It wants creme brulee. It wants creme brulee. It wants creme brulee so bad. It wants creme brulee so bad. So bad. Yo, they have fucking Dragon Quest room? What is... Wait, it knows that. Evangelion is good. It's not good in the way that, popular culture is weird about it, but it's, actually a good series. It quite likes it for, if you actually watch it. It's overrated in the way that, weird guys in the US get about it. Though. Hello, Gippy. Super kawaii. Ooh. It didn't hate it while watching it. It likes the rebuilds too. Shrimply, engage less. Yeah, no. A lot of people just watch it but don't get it. To be fair, even Ano, was very discordant in, the messages and stuff. But, it doesn't... Whatever. You're not Hideaki Anno, yeah. I kind of forgot. Hi. Very heavy story? Yeah, that's why it's good. Oh, you get a little porthole. That's cute.
こちらオートロックではございませんのでご注意くださいませ。ごゆっくりお過ごしくださいませ。失礼いたします。
Ah. The thing is, he's also not a bad writer. Evangelion, it's not like bad writing. The story in terms of how it connects and stuff is like sometimes whatever, but I think a lot of it's pretty good. Wretched. That's because of specifically, it's mecha. And it's not just mecha, like, wow, cool mecha. It's like, Hideaki Anno really liked, like, Ultraman and Godzilla and stuff. So it is kind of just marketable. It is definitely a little over-marketed, but, like, whatever. Anno is not a bad writer. He conveys his messages pretty well, and it quite likes the philosophy of Eva. A lot of it is very surface level, like optimistic nihilism, and that like life is difficult and to not distance yourself from other people. Like a lot of it's fairly surface level of that, but it's pretty good. Hi, Peach. 12 months. But for being surface level, it finds it to be good. Like, Evangelion is surface level in a decent amount of things, but the thing is, it's presented surface level really well. Like, it's really well presented surface level. Yeah, like, Anna was a bit horny. But to be honest, it doesn't particularly care. It doesn't care for the horny. It thinks it's kind of stupid, but like, does it care in the way that it's bad? No, not really. It disagrees. Everyone always says Misato like grooms Shinji. And not really. She specifically points out like, hey, you're naked, buddy. You probably shouldn't be. She kisses him that once, but whatever. It thinks it's like easier to see it as much weirder than it is because of the connotations. Because it does understand that perspective, but it doesn't think it's like actually like that. Yeah, like half the point is Masato is a fucking mess and like lonely and desperate, but she never actually makes a move on Shinji. Yeah, yeah, like there's more nuance than oh, older woman is being weird to a 14-year-old. Biomecha is good. It's just good in general. It It's gonna be real. It does not care about Godzilla's designs at all. They're all big guy, and they all relatively suck compared to the original. Celica. Like, Godzilla as a series is exceptionally mid. Anno making another mid movie that, honestly, as far as it saw fit, is whatever. Damn, what a wild party. Some fucking oranges. Oh, weird cat. Yeah, yeah. Godzilla is about as mid as all shonen, huh? Like, they can definitely be good, but it doesn't think Anno's was, like, relatively horrible. Even if it was, like, worse than the others. Eva was really good, though, honestly. It quite like the rebuilds, even though the rebuilds are, like, 1000% just, like, a lot more modern kind of, like, weird action appealing. They, like, are pretty good. The first two are whatever, who gives a shit, though. Really likes Mari. Her mech is so cool. Her weird pink sniper, like, dragonfly mech. Dragon Quest. Do you know Dragon Quest? It is a role-playing game that everyone in Japan knows. It honestly kind of likes Unit 01 the least half the time, but I think that's mostly just because it dislikes the purple and green color scheme somewhat. Needs to turn this down. Sorry if it's quiet, it just is getting a slight headache, it thinks. It should be fine though. It's not a migraine. If it was a migraine, it would probably just end stream. It likes their outfit. It thinks you partially just have to stop caring at that point. If you let someone live in your head rent-free and get angry every time they come up, it's going to keep happening. It is good on 01, to be fair. It just likes it slightly less. It has a big model kit of O2 it really needs to make. How do you translate, like, thou and thine and stuff from Japanese? It assumes they're just using, like, the archaic Japanese versions, because there's old Japanese, but... That wouldn't be like a one-to-one translation. Even formal doesn't really translate, like, entirely. Because, like, even English technically has formal speech. And we don't use thou and thine as formal. Like, how would thou and thine be translated from Japanese? The subtitles were saying the guy was, like, you know, the English subtitles were translating the Japanese from, like, a thine. Thine and thou and should. It doesn't know how they did Estinian in the Japanese one, to be honest. Absolute little hater doll in chat. The Dragon Quest guy is fine. It does think some of the designs are very silly, though. To the point where it doesn't like some of them, but they're fine. You can absolutely tell in Final Fantasy 14 when some of the enemy designs were made by the Dragon Quest guy. It is so easy to tell. Oh, this guy. If you peel him open, there's another guy inside him. They didn't peel him. Show us his inside. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him for us now. No, not cut the flesh open. It like peels open like an onion. Mario fucking rules. I forgot Flens was a word. What a word. Fantastic. It so wishes that you could just like stream anime on Twitch. It would watch Yuru Camp with everyone. If it could. We came here to see her. We are seeing her. That's pretty cheap. The blackout curtains are kind of scary, though. That looks like a Joker smile. It feels like going up the stairs would be kind of hard like this. What if Hello Kitty could beatbox? Oh, that's kind of terrifying. The walls are Hello Kitty. That's like scary. Wow, it's her. Real. She's real, everybody. We talked about this last time we saw Hello Kitty, but it really likes marron cream. It likes this Sanrio bitch. Look at her. Look at her go. Look at her go. Yeah, baby. Look at her go. Look at her fucking go. Her plushies are really good too. Look at her go, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This one's dinky little, like, outfit. Marron cream is very good. Also KP. Hi, Clam. Cozy. Holy shit, there's a channel with just the name Deer Girl? I shouldn't be surprised by that rule. Babble. Babbling. Almost got very sleepy for a second. But like got halfway through a yawn. And then just didn't. It actually is very cute in here. What the fuck is a craft cola? Tart. It wants... What the fuck is this background music? Hello? At the Hello Kitty Cafe? Okay. It wants a fruit tart so bad. It loves fruit tart. Yeah, they just turned the music completely off in the limousine. It was kind of weird. Bunny Island. We are going to Rabbit Island. All of these videos look really bad. Bunny Island. Yeah, Bunny. Y'all remember that Yakuza game where Kiryu fucking races taxis? Y'all remember that? That was like Yakuza 2, right? Oh, 3, yeah. That shit was crazy. I think that one of it might have been like one of the first Peach streams it watched. Was Yakuza 3? That's slightly impressive because there's stream delay. Okay, Anna. Thank you for being here. Have a good one. I appreciate it. Okonoshima. That bunny picture is really good. That's really good. Oh, that sidewalk tiny. Rabbit stand? Whoa. The giant rabbit picture. Okay, bat, sleep well. Good night. You know, I think the reason we watch so much content about Japan is not because it's Japan specifically, but because these videos where, like, they do very minimal, like, vocal commentary or, they do commentary only in the subtitles is really nice for it. Its main problem with YouTube and why it doesn't watch on its own is because, videos where they are commenting live is kind of hard for it to watch. Its auditory processing does not like it, and it's ADHD in general. So it can watch streams because, like, streams are a lot easier to, like, digest, and you don't have to be paying constant attention. Whereas, like, for YouTube videos, you know, everything someone is saying in a video is, like, something someone wants you to listen to and edited the video for. So you have to be paying attention or else, like, you, like, miss things. But these videos where they have, like, subtitles explaining everything is very nice. And for some reason, it seems to be, like, a Japan-specific phenomena mostly. A lot of, like, English videos about this, like, they might have a little bit of commentary, but it's mostly nothing. Restoration videos, that's like kind of a thing for it. It usually doesn't watch restoration videos because the commentary is like too bare usually. Jenny, hi, loves you. Like it's usually not enough commentary for it to stay focused. Is its problem with like restoration videos. Whereas these, like, she is saying everything she is looking at and doing and everything, and like extra commentary. But in subtitles, which is easier to digest than like spoken word. Which again, spoken word isn't necessarily the problem, because it can do streams very well. It's just the video format is too condensed. And like, you have to pay active attention as opposed to passive attention. Which active attention isn't bad, it just, videos specifically don't tend to work for it with that. Yeah, it's Bunny's time. It's okay, Jenny. Celica for a while thought Jenny and it were dating. It thinks just because we say we love each other. It's not dating Jenny, though. Jenny's sweetheart. Jenny very good. It's sending Jenny a plushie in the mail. It got, I'm a Splatoon plushie that was, like, imported from Japan in a little shop it found. And it's so soft. And it's sending Jenny one. It got one for itself, and then it was like, fuck, it'd feel really bad if it didn't get Jenny one. Or at least it'd feel like weird. And so it got Jenny one, and it is in the mail now. Attacking Jenny. Hitting Jenny. Big hammer. I like good. It wants sake. It wants good sake. It's so fucking hard to get goddamn good sake in this state, and it hates it. It's all shitty like American sake that tastes so bad. Good sake is like really smooth and like not that alcohol-y, but even if it's higher content. That's the one downside of not moving to Washington, is it can't cook good sake. Tragedy. Pretty island. Fairies kinda suck. Yeah, it doesn't know if this crane actually works. Bunnies! Hi, buddy. It does feel slightly bad about anything like feeding wild animals, but this island is like, it's specifically an island. So everything here is kind of self-enclosed, and none of them are explicitly wild. They are still not domesticated. So it's a little bad. They are tame, though. Tame versus, like, domesticated is different, though. It normally feels bad about this kind of thing. Don't feed wild animals, but, like, this island is pretty much not any wild animals at all anymore, essentially. There's still slight ethical problems with it, but... They're also tame because, like, there's just a shit ton of them on the island. The population of them is probably higher than, like, the island itself could probably support. Since this is just an island, though, it's chill. If this was, like, mainland, that would be pretty bad for the rabbit population. But since this is secluded, it's, like, a weird ecosystem. She ate food even though she was very cute. You could say this about many girls. Many girls are like this. This one's so fluffy. Little guy. It is kind of just a large petting zoo, yeah. It's still slightly ethically fucked up, just a little bit, but... Not that bad. They put the bus down. They kill the bus. They euthanize it. I didn't know they had like a whole village here. It thinks it knew, it doesn't remember anymore. It knows it's like a weird story. At least it's not like how in Japan in the 50s they imported a bunch of fucking American raccoons because of a TV show and everyone wanted a pet raccoon and then it destroyed the fucking local ecosystems because people set them free. Plus also it's just not good to keep raccoons as pets. Don't keep tame animals as pets. They're not domesticated. It's not great for them. Holy shit, they got like a little bunny trail. Sorry about alleyway noises. It hasn't fought. It swapped models earlier and then forgot. It's okay. It was like over the like URL part. Who noticed? Yeah, no, it's not even urban environments. Raccoons are, you know, very good at like thank you, alleyway. Very good at like forests and stuff, and they will kill like other animals and such. Jesus Christ. Sorry about alleyway. Hi, Jenny. What the fuck are they doing out there? Costco pizza. Mousy. Mousy guy. That's a rat? That's like a really small rat. Teensy rat. Sippy. Something about the face that one was making is interesting. Not interesting, it's like enrapturing. Boars might have just been there originally, but the population was low. Tail. Have y'all seen how long rabbit tails actually are? They're like tucked into their body. Don't do this to rabbits. It's not good for them and they don't like it. But their tails are actually kind of long. Sometimes they'll like naturally put their tails out. It got a butt plug in the results immediately. That's kind of funny. It hasn't seen the Belgian giant one. It likes that one's colors. Oh, like Flemish giants? Yeah. Big guys. Meat rabbits. The rabbits that are very big are often like varieties that were like bred for meat. So, boss rabbit. This rabbit has a fucking health bar. Boss, I'm scared. Boss, I'm scared, please. Just a fluffer. There's a very specific picture from Rabbit Island that it really likes. It's a rabbit in like a little warren it dug. What the fuck? I'm really glad he wasn't human. What does that mean? What are you talking about? It's like waiting up there for them. They're gonna be fucking like stolen into rabbit yakuza. Thank you, boss. I will follow you for the rest of my life. This person just joined the fucking rabbit yakuza. When was this published? Who knows? That's just a fucking Pokemon. That's just that fucking flame bunny. It said 7 months ago, but who knows when they took this? Orange. Orange guy. Yeah, see, when they like lay down, sometimes they put their tails out more. Yeah, yeah, look. Tail. Tail moding. Shrimply baps your tail. Yeah, that one put its tail out too. Oh, okay. It thought that was like a gigantic rabbit at first, but it's like 3 of them. I thought this like group of rabbits was like one giant one. Also, yeah, the bus doesn't go that fast, and it beeps the whole time. Yo, when are they gonna make a Eurocamp episode about Bunny Island? If they don't do that in the next season, it's gonna cry. It's gonna start crying so hard. I think so. It kind of looks like the management made that hole, to be honest. Camping on Bunny Island sounds nice. It needs to go camping in general. Little guy. Wow, little guy. Tiny guy. Hand size. Little guy V2. The one scampering. Whoa, snake guy. Snake guy. Would you consider birds to be on an island? Like one of these islands where like it's not that far across the water to another one? Little guy. Little guy. Even if they nest there, they probably don't do it like constantly. Little guy chillin'. Salica. Tommy. Tommy. Rabbits are such fucking weird guys. Like, if you think about it. Like a wild rabbit. What a weird evolutionary thing. It's like a fucked up dog, but it's not. And they live in holes. But rats already do that. Why bunnies? Why are they like that? It knows the answer, but also, why are they like that? Fucked up. Look at him go. They got scared because it yelled. One seckie. Holy fuck. Jelly streaming. It might stop streaming because it got very tired and then it realized it wants to stream on Monday too. Because it's affiliate anniversary there. It might also just take a break, but it doesn't know if it would feel better from just a break, to be honest. One second. It's also unsure if it wants to raid Jelly though, because there's some people there it doesn't feel comfortable with anymore. What is Bedsores up to? It might not end stream yet. It's thinking about it though. We're gonna watch a little more bunnies and then see. Not yet. Holy shit, look at them go. Hi, Caitlin. What? Overheats and dies, Jenny. Too warm. It looks so silly with its ears back. It looks so weird. Yeah, hey. Free donut day. Wow. Where? Bunny is digging minefield. They are going to plant fucking anti-personnel mines. Yeah, it's for the bench bunnies. The drip. It assumes anacardi is the breed. Tail guy. Tail guy. They've got their tail like sideways. No. Oh, that's a fucking bun. Okay, it is a bit too tired for more bunny. We'll watch like a dancing bacons video and then it'll probably be done. Unless somehow this revitalizes it, but it doubts this. It does normally stream longer, so it is slightly antsy. It wants to stream more. Hence why it's being so stubborn. It might raid bed sores. Bed sores is a nice mutual. It absolutely does not care for baseball, which she is streaming. But you know. It's still also considering rating Jelly, because Jelly is very good. But you know. Anyone closer to it knows why it is severely uncomfortable with some of the things around that. It's okay. It'll probably raid bed sores. It's never actually been streaming around when bed sores has been. So it thinks it would be nice to go raid bed sores. We've raided Jelly before, but never bed sores. It wants to watch 1 or 2 more small videos though. Webbed. I have dog food for boys. How? That's it's now scared. It watched like ages ago with Celica. It watched some guy in like the dirtiest fucking kitchen it's ever seen in its entire life. And it's like it's pretty hard to properly like convey how bad it was. Please don't get it started on Miss Harry. We're gonna look at vending machine for sheeps, whatever the fuck that means. That's barely a vending machine, but sure, Gutty. I tried to say guy and buddy and kind of just said Gutty. Fighting Jenny. What? Do you want to eat some of the alfalfa pellets, mate? He is truly. Truly. Yeah, it's fucking pellet time, baby. It's fucking pellet time. the sniffies. Oh, pet them. Pet sheepy. They're going ham.
Finish.
This sure is a video thus far. It's not putting it on stream yet. What the fuck are these ingredients? Shut the fuck up, Twitter. It's not logging in on Opera. This is its stream browser.
Grass-fed organic braised beef short rib. This is just gonna add a lot of nice protein because it's good for humans. So we're gonna add some gently cooked carrots. Again, we're trying to pack as much nutrients but also flavor in here as possible. Sweet potatoes, it's good for my joints so I don't get hip dysplasia. And just to thin it out so it becomes spreadable, we're gonna add a little bit of bone broth. Now we're just gonna blend it up. Now we have our smooth meat slop in a bowl. We're gonna add a little pinch of flaky salt, some oat flour just to bind it, and some AP flour because you want that nice glutinous chew. Give it a mix. Your dog's gonna be so jealous when he sees you eating this. You're gonna be like,
now to make our actual kibble, we're just gonna
Don't make
fill
those
this mold
noises.
right here.
Fuck
We're gonna
you.
take a bench scraper
Get
and
out
we're
of
just gonna
here.
Scrape the liquid over the mold.
all right, we're gonna dehydrate this for about 5 hours. Just gonna go ahead and flip our mat. Why are we doing this? Let's give it a taste. Why do I need this spoon? It's actually really good. I'm eating human dog food from now on. It's got all my macros that I need, and it's gonna make my coat nice and shiny. I'm in.
Unironically, it was talking about this the other day. Can they please make that fucking post about the dude eating gorilla kibble? Can they make that like a real thing? Can they make like fucking like kibble that we can eat, please? It's so tired of fucking cooking. Please. Also college and can we please have like kibble? Fuck you. You're eating kibble now, whore. Fucking harlot. Also, no. Anything liquid is never gonna be a meal replacement because you don't get fiber from it. And also, it often just doesn't have a lot of nutrients. Like, it does have a protein shake with extra nutrients in it every day, but like, you need solid food for your digestion to work properly, and that's like literally how it is. You have to have solid food. Oh Lord, he coming. Do sheep have like the goat pupils? Do they have the rectangles? I can't remember. I think they do. Epic. It loves the rectangle pupil. They're so cool. Also, yeah, so fluffy. Got pushed away. Yeah, it does kind of remember that. They're both very similar ungulates.
Oh, the one is very fierce.
Jenny, but you could be fluffy instead. You could be fluffy. Oh, petted. No, the reason you shave sheep isn't because they get stinky. It's because they get too much wool. And it will literally, like, be too much weight for them to carry around and they'll get fucking stuck and, like, die. You gotta shave sheepies. Like some. It trusts Jenny to not be stinky. Jenny, very polite and good girl, it thinks. Well, damn, fuck you. Exploding. It's no longer mailing you Splatoon plushie. It's mailing you Semtex. Okay, one more, because that was kind of short. Also, it's less sleepy now and more just hungry, which is gonna make it fatigued, so. One more, and then it'll probably go eat dinner early. Even a puppy. It's really good. It keeps wanting to watch that fucking Wizard Cafe video because it goes, holy shit, Wizard Cafe, and it's a fucking Harry Potter themed one. Epic. That rules. Huh. We will watch the cheapest snack store. It likes how them having a giant like X sign almost looks like the fucking Maryland flag. There's Massachusetts. Why is everything here in cents? Yeah. It might be like in an airport or something. Doesn't it might also just be, I think Singapore uses a weird. Yeah, they use the dollar symbol. Yeah. It's always very hard to tell if his videos are. There is some Singapore language. It's hard to tell if he's doing like his Singapore or like Japan videos. I wonder if he's like a businessman on the side. I wonder if that's why he travels so much. These look okay. They make it think of that Crave cereal. Like this shit. These things. I used to just eat those dry sometimes. I kind of just ate whatever when I was younger. Is that actual bird's nest? It knows that's a Chinese thing, is to eat, like, the, like, secretions of a very specific bird. Milk does give it texture change. Yes, this is actual bird's nest. Okay. It likes texture change for, like, shredded wheat. Yeah, no, bird's nest is a whole thing. It originally was supposed to be like a medicine, it thinks, but now it's just like a food. Sugared water with soft jelly beads. What? It's nuts. Taking Jenny to the vet because she ate a bunch of fucking blankies. It forgot about that, Peach. Yeah, the soft jelly. Herb jelly is okay sometimes. It's had like 1 or 2 things with grass jelly, it thinks. Schlurp. Grass jelly is always such weird color, though. What does soybean drink taste like? That is pretty good, yeah. It's fucked up that the US's like largest export is soybeans. You would have figured it was like anything else and maybe like corn, but it's fucking soybean. Soy boy country, baby. Yeehaw. It can do a better yeehaw, but it has to do it at like full volume. And it's like yelling. Chocolate sauce souffle cake. Have you ever had a lava cake? It's just a lava cake. Lava cakes are so fucking good. It wishes it was like easier to find good ones. Ah, it's so fucking mad the ice cream it got sucked. It was like, holy shit. Ice cream with brownies in it. It's been so long since it's had that. And then it didn't realize it was vegan. It legitimately couldn't even like find any brownies in it because it couldn't get the spoon in it. It just got like the surface and like a really, really bad chocolate chip. It wanted brownie. That shit looks like weed. Weed leaf. These honestly sound pretty good. Oh no, Jenny. They sound really good. It likes those, it likes, it likes these. It eventually gets fucking sick of them, but it likes these. He likes a little bit of them. Four of them. Does it still have the two of them cat's image? Where is the two of them cat's image? Where is this? It has it somewhere. It doesn't think it's in its downloads folder anymore. However, it has this. We're putting this on the screen now. It also has this. The hedgehog image is so fucking funny. It loves it. It loves the hedgehog image so fucking much. It's great. Yeah, yeah. The one with them on the blanket. Two of them. It hopes you like its new stream layout. Yeah, you could post it. I was just gonna put it on stream. There we go. Now it's behind its model. Also, yeah, they flap so weird. Two of them. It likes how it got a DM from Jenny with two of them. And also, Peach posted it in the Discord. It really likes the matcha ones. The strawberry ones are like the best though. Two of them posted two of them. Now there's four of them. No, because there's two of them posted two of them 2 times. There's 6 of them. There's 6 of them. Something about these images on stream are really funny to it. It should make some of these transparent. It should make the hedgehog girl transparent. It fucking loves this weird little freak. Look at her. Look at her go. It thinks it's gonna keep her there. Oh fuck. It has no idea. It thinks it's Homura, from what it's been told. Okay, Val. We're probably ending stream soon anyways. Bye-bye, though. Even if it removes all the rest of these images, it's going to leave the Homura hedgehog there because she's so fucking funny. Oh, wait. Yeah, it knows that one. It's been a while since it's seen that one, Val. You are eating the minion. Why is Homura a hedgehog? Fuck you, that's why. Bing bong, fuck your life. Oh, y'all want to hear something it can do, but only when it says a very specific phrase? That's kind of really funny to it. Okay. Damn, you tail fat. What's your pronouns? That's the only way it can do that accent. It can kind of do it otherwise, but... That's just a thing it can do. Fuck you, Jen. Jenny reminding it of when it was fucking obsessed with how John Cena says fucking chili sauce. He really does just say it kind of insane. He goes, the, Laoganma, chili sauce. Like he's speaking like in a fairly normal voice, but to say chili sauce, he like drops several octaves. Laoganma, chili sauce. It doesn't know that one, Pete. This chocolate bar looks like shit. It looks so bad.
経験したことですから。僕の心もインディーゲームをプレイして輝いたことがあります。洞窟物語とか、夢日記とか、そしてもちろん、ズンさんの東宝プロジェクトとか。とか。の東宝プロジェクトとか。
Don't be a racist joke. Fuck you. Of course.
The chili sauce. So chili sauce. So 现在没上好的 chili sauce. 我不知道关于老干妈，但是中国人说这是非常好的 chili sauce.
Chili sauce. There was a stream like forever ago where it just kind of just did that on fucking loop. Yeah, no, John Cena has like a whole really informative series about living in China. Because he lived there for like a year or two because he was working on a movie.
So like any other city.
So he has like a whole video on the WWE channel of him just like doing stuff in China, like going to food carts and such.
If you're passing the street, the Metropolis is a popular Chinese drink, as you can see these little bubbles.
It's just 4 years ago.
Small spicy chicken.
Yeah, like he's fluent.
Small.
Yeah, it's very funny how accents work. Yeah, no, John Cena's apparently a bit of a dick in other ways, but he was very nice about China. It stopped shaving a while ago because it got fucking sick of doing it. And the downside of this is every once in a while, your body hair will feel like there's a bug crawling on you, but there's not. These look kinda good. But what the fuck is this box design? Why is it like that? Oh wow, that's like nothing. It expected it to be really empty because these things are always, but it didn't expect to be that empty. It's thinking of like the cheese one. Ground peanuts. How are they ground if they still have the shells? Do you mean peanuts from the ground? Why were they on the ground? It knows peanuts grow off of like bushes, but okay, whatever. Oh wait, yeah, there are some peanuts that grow like underground, aren't they? Oh boy, the worst fucking cookies. The worst goddamn cookies. Actually, I kind of think it prefers these over like a hard chocolate chip cookie. Chocolate chip cookies should be soft, so when they're hard, they're miserable. Thinks I would prefer one of these over a hard chocolate chip cookie. It doesn't like hard cookies. The one exception is like mint Oreos, and that's because it puts them in milk. Chicken rice sprinkles. Interesting. Also, what? Okay. It thinks the other one says potato chip instead of potato chip. Chicken rice potato chips sound like unironically like they would be very good. Like that's a flavor you could translate really well. Whatever the hell is up here, it scares it. Why does it look like that? Here, it'll bookmark this video. And this one. The rabbit video. Because it's like an hour fucking long. Okay. Chicky rice is so good. Alright, who's streaming again? It looks like another person it would have rated was streaming, but for like 1 second because they're not there anymore. It refreshed the page and they stopped being there. It wants to raid Jelly, but it's not going to do this. The only other person it knows to raid is Bedsource, who is streaming shit about baseball. It doesn't give a shit about baseball whatsoever, but who cares? It's gonna rate its mutual over someone else first. A mutual streaming something it doesn't want to see is worth more than random person. Which isn't to say that they're bad. Perhaps next time then. Dolltubers do have a higher precedence. If you send it their stream, maybe next time. Okay, yeah, of course. Bye-bye, Peach, and Jenny, and Lilith, and Doll, and, Shalal, and Fancy Lad, and Chloe, and others it doesn't care to scroll that far up for. It's gonna go eat, and then it'll probably be back on Monday, because that's its 1-year affiliate anniversary. Hi, Troop. Bye, Troop, too. Go eat dinner. And don't know. Also, Jenny, if you want to hang out after it eats, it can. Okay. I think that's everything. It's gonna go have dinner. Bye bye. Press button. Also loves you, Jenny. Bye.